What's going on, leaders? It's your boy Loso 2.0 out here in Houston, Texas. But I want to leave you guys with a gem. So today I'm going to talk to you guys about Genesis 3 a little bit and its connection into leadership. We're going to talk about 4 different points. 1, we're going to talk about the serpent and how that connects to the voice of limitation. We're going to talk about 2, we're going to talk about the awareness that they got, and that awareness is going to come down to when they first change their perspective. 3, when they had those consequences, and that's going to be your change in reality. And then the 4th point that we are going to be talking about is, dang, I cannot remember this, John, but it's all right though. I'll remember it as we go. Oh, the fruit and its decision to act, right? So first, that voice of limitation. You're going to get that voice of limitation. Me, honestly, just going up, just playing basketball, right? I could connect that to sports. When I was playing basketball in high school, and I was always thinking about, dang, like every time I make a mistake, I'm gonna mess up, and then someone's gonna be mad at me, then I'm gonna get subbed out or whatever. You cannot let that voice talk to you. Now, just as much you can't let that voice talk to you inside your head, outside your head. You're gonna have external factors like different people saying that you can't do it, saying that you're not good enough. But I'm just here to let you know that you are, you're good enough, you're great, and you're gonna make a change. You're gonna make something happen. So limit that voice of limitation, just like that serpent trying to talk and tell Eve what to do, and she convinced Adam in order to eat that apple. Now the apple, the fruit, is that decision to act. You cannot wait for something to happen. It's called paralysis by analysis. If you just keep trying to get all this knowledge in, and then you never do anything with it, that's you paralyzing yourself to be great. No, you need to act. Great leaders, great entrepreneurs, great business owners, whatever, they all act fast, but they make an educated, decision, but they act fast. And they, even if they mess up, that's time for you now to get better. That's how you gain that wisdom, which is experience from applied knowledge. The third thing I said was, I was talking about that shift in reality, right? When they became aware, they were aware now that they ate that fruit, and now it's, oh, I ate that fruit. Now that I can see that we're naked or whatever, right? You need to be aware too as well, right? Aware of your team. You may see someone is down. Go over there, have a conversation with them. Something simple as just saying, hey, is everything good? I mean, I learned over the past year, just asking people, how are you doing mentally? I never even thought of asking people that, because you see so many smiles every single day, but then those same smiles are dealing with depression or dealing with things deeper than that. So just ask them, like, how are you doing mentally? Be aware of your team, be aware of your surroundings, see how you can help them. And then that last point that I was talking about too as well, which we already talked about the decision to act, we talked about the voice of limitations, we talked about the awareness, now that consequences. Now, a lot of times when people see the Bible, it's like, oh, this sin, and then a sin leads to some type of, I'm not even talking about sin right now. I'm just talking about just in general. It goes so much deeper than that too with your team, right? You may make a decision to, all right, you know what? We're going to talk about this now. We're going to focus on this now. Now that has its own consequences. There's positive and there's negative. Don't always take just the negative from it too as well. Just know that every single thing that you do is going to have some type of consequence for it, right? So remember that when you're reading your Genesis 3 or just going about with your team today, that voice of limitation, limit that joint, make your decisions, be aware of your team and everything going on, and then remember, all of your decisions that you make with your team are going to have consequences, good or bad. That's really all I have for you guys today. I want you guys to keep killing the day. Remember, winners win, losers lose, and you guys pray for success like this. 2.0 out.